I'd bring back
At
all the
once.
dead villagers.
All
Oh my
at
god!
once.
But they come back with the plague, quite possibly.
I think that would be
However,
Right,
just before combat starts, we will be going to a break, but please do roll your initiatives now.
Yeah.
Ferry and Han and Ahi.
Initiative and. Where did I put Elfin? No, there it is.
Oh my god.
Did you expect this over?
No!
Are you excited?
Innocent pool that just brings anything to life when Ferrari holds body parts!
I didn't
I am
think
going
she
to
brought
drain
them
the
with
power
her!
from the.
She
I have
always
a bag
has
of holding.
them with her.
Why wouldn't I?
I thought
I'm
you had
pretty
that
sure
on
when
a
we set
shelf.
camp for the night, she fucking arranges her
All
bedroom
right.
with all the dead things around her.
At the very least, this establishes a nice new rule for the group.
No
Nobody
body
carries
parts
body
right.
parts, ever.
Oh.
Full
And there's
stop.
also the jar of ash.
But what if one of her
Yeah,
body parts
that's-
fall off?
That's staying at the base.
I'm glad you started with freaking his head and not with Dracula's ashes.
I mean, I have another thing I'd like to drop in there.
Yeah, Alucard's teeth, so we can get Alucard.
Yeah, I'm wondering if we can bring Alucard.
Right.
from
Oh, you
the
mean
vampire fangs.
Van Helsing? Van Helsing.
So,
Van Helsing? Yeah.
well, you're actually slightly better leveled for this encounter, so... But yes, we will be back shortly to deal with this mess. Given that I wasn't expecting there to be another fight in this dungeon like this,
We did it, guys. We went off track again.
we'll see you in a minute. We're back! Well, I'm back. I'm not letting them talk for now. They've not earned the right. They've lost that speaking privilege for a minute. They're threatening to throw the heart in unless... They're threatening to go on strike! Oh boy! Anyway... I guess I should bring them in now you've had that moment of sanity. So here they are once more in their foolish glory.
So, are we throwing Dracula's ashes in or not?
Oh, no.
'Cause I would like
Bad,
I think-
bad idea.
Oh.
For
I think
two
Grantor
very
knows
big
what to
groups.
throw in next.
You know, the good news is, if one of us dies, we can just throw them in there.
If I throw the shard in, will it make a full weapon?
Will it
No, 'cause
revive
that's
the
her
Emperor?
life.
The Emperor's not dead!
Do we get a
bring
second
back the
Emperor?
Guys,
We
finally
throw the
have
shard in,
confirmation.
it kills
Wait.
the Emperor, brings him back.
What if we
People
kill the
literally
Emperor and then
speak
revive
to
him to
him.
make him full power?
He's...
People speak to the God Emperor of mankind, don't they?
Yes, also true. Admittedly,
Alright,
the
Grantor.
only people who speak to him are the judges and very briefly the Legion commanders.
And
Can we
Morwenna,
please,
she
like,
could go
actually
see.
just deal with this so we can
Right.
try and find my father?
Okay, so, shall we...
Your dad's dead, get over it! To us.
Alright.
Wow.
You know, I wonder if this goes all wounds.
So let's start with Seth's surprise round charge attack.
Seth, you may start.
Do you want to smite him?
Can I smite and charge?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure. I will be smiting.
Oddly enough, he is an evil creature.
Yeah.
And then I will charge and land here. Up.
63 damage.
Isn't it more if he's like not? Wait,
Nah,
what?
it just means he's easier to hit.
Oh.
35, Christ. Let me double check something.
Is he an outsider with the evil subtype?
No, he is not.
Okay. Is he counted as undead?
No, he's not. He's a dampier. Oh shit, I forgot you needed to actually make a will save to remember who he was.
Really?
Wait,
Yeah.
what?
Even
Why?
after this whole time,
Even after this whole time.
we'd be carrying his head with us. We just dumped it in.
Yeah, I know
think...
who he was when I dumped it in.
Yeah.
I think we can connect the dots.
I killed him.
Right, you do hit him, however. And he coughs up a lot of blood.
Okay, that's...
Got to kill this guy twice.
Logan.
Alright. Let's just... Come on, crit. Ah, no haste. I forgot to turn haste off. He is flat-footed.
Oh right, Hayes.
No, he's not. He's never
He isn't?
flat-footed.
He is freaking... Uncanny dodge? Yes.
Da-da-da. That is still a hit. And he's dead.
I'm
There we
going
go.
to saw his head off.
Dump it back in. Round 2.
No, no, no,
No.
no.
I'm not dumping
no.
it back in, I
Something
just want the
else
head
in
back.
there.
That thing is useful.
Okay, he's down, but he's not out, as he collapses to the
Oh,
ground.
drag him over to the other altar.
Oh,
Then I'll
thank
saw his head off.
God someone thought of it before you did that.
However, first things first, I throw Alucard's fangs, not Alucard, Van Helsing's fangs in.
You have Van Helsing's fangs?
Yes.
Yeah.
After she died, I yanked them out of
Yeah.
her skull. I was very prolific on collecting trophies from vampires.
This is a good ally we can bring back.
It's fucked.
Come
They
on.
wanted to die, and you're bringing them back to life.
They
Well,
wanted
they
to
wanted
die
to die 'cause
because
they were a
they were
vampire.
trapped in the curse of the vampire. Let's see
And
if
now
we
they'll
can't
come
bring
back as a
more.
human. That's above a 50. That's above a
That's
75.
a high roll.
I'm gonna allow this.
Oh my god.
Yes.
We get an ally.
We have another collie.
I am a river to my people.
There
Right,
is
you also wanna-
a gasp as a figure drags herself out of the pool,
Oh my god.
confused and
Oh
naked.
my god.
Ah!
Do you need plants?
Hello there.
I'll lend her my
What?
sleeves of many garments.
Dude, it's like the Dragon Balls. We just brought someone back to life.
Let's not
Welcome
turn her
back
into
to
Krillin.
mortality.
The temple's lights begin to flicker.
I
Look,
think we're using up the power a little bit. We probably
they
should.
die again. We
And
can't do this.
you notice that the walls seem to be smaller.
Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Alright, let's get
Let's
Mr.
quickly
We're
go
messing
and
with
put
things
Sankus
we
in the
don't
other
understand.
pool.
Let's
Okay.
get Punchy Man to the other room.
Meteor can carry him.
Thank you.
Don't let Meteor eat the head.
I like how
Meteor
this...
will not eat the head.
I'm going to cast Flight Hex on Alucard, Van Helsing in order to.
But we'll
help
explain
her.
on the way. Please just bear with it for now.
She just sort of slumps to the ground and looks completely blank.
Okay, well, let's change that Flight Hex to Levitate, seeing as that's the other thing I can do with it, so we can just drag her.
You now have a naked floating Van Helsing.
No, can I put my sleeves of many
Yes, you
garments
can.
on her? And yeah,
What
okay.
do you
there we
have
go.
then?
Oh, I do just have clothes as well.
Oh, okay.
You
It's
drag
my usual
Sankus to the
ragged garb.
altar.
Please don't tell me you have other dead enemies just in your bag.
Meteor just
I
throws
have
the body
at
in.
least. I have the
He keeps
ears
kinda
taken from
releases
6 different
clones.
vampires.
Goodness.
Alright, let's see what happens here. So, Oprah, how are you feeling?
I'm feeling you're gonna suffer for this. Because
We're going to be
you've
great
not
we
paid attention to the most important lesson of this place.
Oh, everything has to be paid back. Alvaria. Stay close.
Oh, we're gonna have to sacrifice some stuff.
Yeah, like Alucard.
No!
Sev, that means your dog's gonna have to die again.
Oh, fuck.
Oh yeah, we still have the dog.
Damn it!
I mean, you can trade him in for Snuffles if you want.
No!
Okay, I'm going to go up and start
Let's
sawing
see.
off Senkis's head.
I mean, I guess I could throw in some snakes.
His
Right.
blood falls into the pool, and the pool seems to fill quite dramatically as you do so. It's not long before your feet are covered in blood.
I'm just using a bread knife.
And
It's disgusting.
some strength seems to return to the temple.
There we go. Okay, I'm going to stick the head back in the bag and kick the body for good measure.
Let's
Till
see.
next time, you dumbass.
I mean, the only reason you could even hit him that easily was he had no defensive spells active.
Yeah, I know.
He has
Let
a
me cover this,
21 AC without any defenses or armor.
Yeah.
At least we know how to self-destruct the temple.
Okay, can I examine the seal on the door?
Oh yeah, by the way, there's a flash as you do so, and the seal on the door opens.
Oh!
Is it really gonna let us walk
Alucard!
away with Alucard?
Alucard! I mean, Van Helsing,
Oh
God
my god,
guys.
come on.
So
it's
bad about
Alucard.
Who is
Hey,
that?
it's Luna.
damn.
Oh, well, isn't it?
Who?
It's
So level with me, Senra.
Is it-
Are you
is it
making
she-
a new Samsaran?
Senra and Istinue are unconscious.
isn't she the lady
gonna
from the
say it anyway.
hologram?
It's not the same picture.
No, that's not her.
The first one.
It looks like a Sylvari.
It looks like a very faded Samsaran.
Oh, do you guys
Samsaran
lose
who's
your
gone
blue
through the
after
wash
a
too
while?
many times. Gone through
mean-
the cycle too many times.
If you lose your
Blue-
blue, does that make
Okay,
over no longer
Guys,
exist
do
to
I
you?
remember anything about this? Holy fuck.
Ooh.
That was Meteor's
A wave
history
of
check.
familiarity
It's coded to be Luna's.
Rushes over you as the figure goes, "Welcome back, sister."
Well then, it seems you hurt your uncle a bit.
I'm going to sacrifice Senra.
Not now.
The evil one?
Yeah, the
I am
evil one.
immediately
one on the
The
concerned.
good one.
What's
The one on the floor is the
happened
bad
here?
one.
Is it?
Are we sure?
Yeah.
Oh, alright, yeah.
Oh,
yes.
do not be concerned for those two. I said what I needed to say to her as is required of me, but then I knew you'd be arriving, so I put them to sleep.
I guess that works.
I respect the whole putting to sleep aspect of this Luna.
So,
Interesting, though, you've never brought companions before.
Before?
I take it I've been through here at least a couple other times then.
You've been through here every time. As has every
What?
Samsaran.
Oh my god.
I'm just gonna hide behind the door for
is this Blue People Mountain?
No! That's the other mountain.
This blue
And
people
like
temple.
all the others, whether you know it or not, you've come here to discover something.
Discover what?
Your purpose.
I feel like we shouldn't be in there. In here.
This is immediately concerning.
That's what your last
what she
form
said.
said.
That's
well,
even worse.
Wait, was the last one the necromancer?
Yes.
Yes!
Oh.
So, who are you and what is your goal specifically?
I'm the first.
Off.
The Samsarans.
of all of us.
Yes.
Hey, Luna, weren't you guys
And-
created by some sort of god?
I will be the last.
Oh. That sounded like a threat.
My purpose
Why-
is to guide my siblings towards theirs. And so I
Death,
have
are
waited
they
here
evil?
in this temple since our inception.
Alright, do you know why these two came to see you?
Yes, of course, it's like my dear friend here, although I must confess I do not know your new name.
Lunaria, this life.
Very well. Much like Lunaria here, whether she knew it or not, she was drawn to this place.
Why would Senra be drawn here? She's not a Samsaran.
No, but she was cloned from one.
Wait, the fuck? What?
Yeah, she has.
That's very concerning.
Yes, the evil necromancer's second name.
A failed attempt to replicate our kind.
Oh, Luna, so she's like your half sister.
We've
guess.
killed a lot of your half sisters.
God.
But
Sorry about the genocide.
while I could not completely offer, as her purpose is different and perhaps less defined, I was able to offer something. She is
Hey,
technically
Seth.
family.
Give.
Steph, is she evil?
That's a she.
Did you ask what did you give her? Sorry.
Yes.
Same thing I give to all who come here. I advise.
I'd like to detect the evil on the first one.
Nothing evil there.
Nope.
Alright. That's good.
The other version of her, the real one, it's still outside, though. Would you advise her as well if she were to be in here?
As much of any of her kind.
Alright. Everything was
Yes.
frozen.
Yes, I did not want the others outsiders to listen. Much as I did not want these two to listen.
But yet you allow my companions.
Like I say, it's the first time you've ever come with companions.
It sounds lonely for my other selves.
It befits your purpose.
What is my purpose, then? According to you?
You are like me, a guide. Every version of you is destined to choose somebody who will change the face of this world. Sometimes in big ways, sometimes in small ways. And except for your immediate predecessor, all have succeeded.
Did she fail because she tried to be that person herself?
I could not say. I don't know what all of you do. I only know whether you've achieved your goal when you die. As I feel the deaths of all of our siblings. As I feel the ascensions when they complete their goals.
Okay, that's concerning.
Do not worry. Your destiny is not immediate. Do not
Is there
expect...
any advice you
that-
could provide to my friends?
The life of a Samsaran is a difficult one. All I would ask is that they be there for you.
But that's not ominous.
I guess you are faced with a lot of racism from a certain higher force.
God himself.
Who
Shut
said
up,
that?
racist voice in the sky.
God. Caca.
God, why do you have to be so racist?
Well, I suppose I'm not completely accurate with something I said. I feel the need to correct myself.
Mhm.
I guess when I said your predecessor failed, that's not entirely accurate.
Oh?
She just chose the person strangely.
Do you know who she chose?
Well, knowing
Better
her,
ask the Lord Protector.
knowing her personality, it would be the only person who ever beat her. And yet he has the reason it's failed is he has not changed the world yet in any way that I could say is a success. Even more peculiar, she's the only one of you to visit twice.
We could break that record.
I do not think so. I do not see you coming here again.
Why did
Yeah,
she
we might.
visit twice?
To try and persuade me to leave.
What was she doing that you needed to leave?
She wanted me to defy my fate. Believing
Must
that
be
as
the
the
last one.
oldest and therefore most experienced, I must be the most powerful, and therefore if any of us could defy our fate, I would be the one capable of doing so. She's wrong, of course. I'm not the most powerful.
Is it Luna?
This
Do
place...
you know who it is?
No, I do not know that much detail. Many Samsarans have been more powerful than each other at different times, I can sense, but I never know which one it is.
But you're emanating power right now.
This is the power of this place, and it is currently distorted. Life has been gained that has not been offered, and the balance is not right.
So we have to right the balance.
Wait. Quick question.
Of course.
You see that Senra there? Is that the original?
Original flip side?
Oh yeah, is that a
the
flip side Senra?
first... Is this the other reality overlaid over this land?
Yes.
Then none of them are.
Right, so they're all clones of the original one from this side.
Doesn't that mean the one that we've been moving along with is evil?
Steph, can you detect evil on the sleeping Senra?
I will do exactly that.
She is evil.
Okay,
Right,
that one's definitely evil.
I feel that we can redress the balance of life.
Also, I have a question.
She was not happy when I told her that was her fate either.
Yeah.
Can you truly be the last one if there's a flip side version of you as well?
There is no flip side version of me so long as I do not leave this place.
Dead flip side.
So if I were to hold your hand and use the knife, it wouldn't like
Probably
create
doesn't
any
work
kind
in
of
here.
I
copy
wouldn't
or
hold
anything?
those hands.
Hey now.
Quite-
They appear to be made of ghosts.
It's also quite
If
rude.
you were to touch me, I'm fairly certain I would just be destroyed in an instant.
Then I'm not going to do that.
Unlike you, I have never died.
Humbly.
I'm going to just sidle over to Senra and start levitating her.
Get her out of the room.
Just slowly scoot her out of the
Good
room.
shit.
can compensate for Van Helsing now.
Still, I am concerned.
Concerned for what?
Something is wrong. Something stirs in the north, and I do not know what it is.
Is it bear-shaped?
Further north.
Divine
The
beast
sea?
shaped?
North of this
Ocean?
nation?
There's a divine beast still around. Last time we checked.
I
Beyond
think
this
that-
land.
Yeah.
Now,
New
what's to the north of here?
Dress?
Somewhere in
Lost continent?
the other continent.
Oh, not that good. Not the island. Okay, that's fine.
Something stirs.
So it's not on this continent, so it's not Acria.
I know not what it is, but it has already taken the life of one of our siblings. Permanently.
Wait, what?
What, permanently?
Bryn?
That can't be right.
Alright, so there's something out there killing samsarans and eating souls.
I got a snow episode soon.
Soul Sandra's head off.
Oh, and do be careful with this Dinwir. He seems like a
Why?
good person.
Be nice to your dads, which what they're saying.
It's unheard of for samsarans to visit twice. For a regular mortal to do so. I do not know what effect that will have.
Your dad's also been here twice.
That's also really, really concerning.
Well, we can talk about that around the campfire with some nice cookies. I think is causing
I'll
bad
make a
stuff to happen in
cake.
the other room.
I would like to Undyne's curse, Senra, please.
I really just want to see what happens when Senra dies.
She chokes to death on the altar.
I
Oh,
then
God.
would like to behead her and put that head in my bag.
The blood
Oh,
pools and the head and body disintegrates.
Does the temple seem
Yes.
stabilized? Oh wait, so I didn't get her head.
No.
Oh wait, yeah, because she's made of jelly.
They all are, technically.
Hey guys, I think we can take Van Helsing with us.
What about the puppy?
I
still need
don't
to build a
think
puppy.
that's how this place works.
It looks stable to me.
Balance has been restored, hasn't it?
Yes.
I don't know,
This
I thought
place
it
does
was.
not need to be perfectly in balance. A mere
so if you
animal
can
does
keep the
not
puppy.
have a large impact. Although your companion, friend, associate you have brought back will take much time to recover her mind.
She was already a bit off before she died anyway, so I'm not surprised.
But this cycle is what opened the gateway for us. An eternal cycle of life and death opened a crack in this world large enough for the twins to interfere. That is why we Samsarans exist to this day, and why this place was sealed and must remain so.
Can we reseal it when we leave, or will that happen automatically?
This place has survived many visits. Do not worry.
Before we go, is there anything you want that we could give you?
What could I possibly want? I am fulfilling my purpose.
A good book? I think I've got some erotic novels in here. And one I wrote, but it's mainly about our old sergeant. It's pretty good. It's not good.
You want Dracula's ashes?
No, there's a mine.
I am quite content, thank you.
Okay.
In that case, thank you for your time.
Let's get your dad
Is that
out
towards
here.
the books?
Fucking collie, what the hell?
What?
I mean,
No
she said
respect
her
for the chain
sergeant.
of
She didn't
command.
say Sergeant Collie. did she?
Collirotica is a best-selling
No.
series on the dealer's run. Thank
I mean,
you
that
very
is
much.
only because they're buying it to piss off Collie.
Exactly. I saw
Whenever
a gap
they
in the market.
Whenever
Make a
they
killing.
see him, they just start quoting it, reading it out loud. Sergeant Collier looked deep into Ahi's eyes.
No, I'm not in it. However, the chapter about him and the Kraken, nice.
Can't wait for the chapter
It
where
is worth
Collie snaps
noting,
and kills everyone.
That the
Collie
ghostly-looking
is the final
Samsaran
boss.
does look like she barely exists in this world.
I get the feeling Samsarans aren't supposed to stay on one life for too
They
long.
are not.
I'm going to
Definitely
go
not,
get
but
Van
Luna's
Helsing.
not gonna try and interfere with this person's personal sense of what's right.
Alright. Luna,
He's
help
just
me.
getting her dad out of there.
Actually,
Yeah,
for the
let's-
sake of her sanity, I'm going to cast Slumber on Van Helsing and then drag her out using
Wait,
Meditate.
really? Against Van Helsing?
Well, only if she fights against it will she have to take the will save.
Maybe.
She seems a bit out of it anyway.
Okay, I actually have to remove the vampire template, which is interesting.
Oh no, she's being powered down.
Cured vampirism! True death!
Right. Okay. So her will save is still plus 15.
I mean, wait a sec. Okay, I'm going to lean down next to her and say, we're going to put you to sleep and get you somewhere safe. It's all right now. Just let go.
That doesn't sound like
concerning.
something. Yeah, it doesn't sound like something you want to hear.
Oh, what? What's she going to be afraid of? Being dead? She already did that. Twice.
Exactly, she doesn't know what this is. It's
I'm
terrifying.
going to. I'll roll diplomacy to try and convince her to just let me slumber her. Yeah, I do not have good diplomacy. Hey,
It's enough. She just sort of accepts it.
okay.
Do you think we can load both Van Helsing and your dad on the bird?
Well, Van Helsing is levitated, so we could
Yeah,
just
that
tie
works.
her
We-
to the bird.
Yeah, that works.
I mean,
Oh,
Nathan
Levin-
normally just carries people by carrying them in his claws. So.
And
Can
Lunaria,
we just wake up your dad?
Yes?
I wish you luck on your next journey. May we meet again.
Thank you. See you next time.
Next time with even more companions. Yeah,
We should come back.
yeah, maybe
This
we'll
person
do
was
this.
nice and informative.
Could we just wake your dad up, or
That's the point.
Don't know.
Maybe we should wake him up once he's
Getting him-
outside of the temple.
Yeah, let's get out of this place
Seeing
first.
as it has mental impact on people.
alright?
Now,
Samsarans lead really messed up lives.
To be fair, that
Excuse you.
Samsaran lives a really messed up life.
They can't die. Like, not truly.
They're not done.
Mostly.
That's
Most-
a good thing.
Most of them are dead.
Immortality.
I
Like,
forgot this thing was
like-
here.
it's basically like a form of immortality, which is terrifying to me.
I mean,
just
you don't really get many occasions where you remember much from your previous selves. So.
Yeah, but still, knowing you're Samsaran, you know that, like, you're just going to live on as another person.
So congratulations, you have resurrected
Hey, dog.
probably
Van
the
Helsing.
most skilled warrior in the world.
Whoa, what's up with that dog?
Van Helsing.
Because,
Oh, right, yeah.
Dog.
We're taking the dog with us.
Yeah, we got a puppy.
yeah, to be fair, the drain on the deals and trades aren't that precise, and a single dog is not worth much in the
Woo!
grand scheme. of
Keeping
things.
the dog.
So
And
Van
we got to kill
Helsing
Senkus again. Ah, yeah.
That was quite fun.
Over finally got his fight.
Except he
Well,
obviously didn't use any of his abilities.
Still didn't get
Didn't use
shown
any
off.
last time. I'm not convinced he has abilities.
Yeah, he's just a blank slate of stats.
Okay, allow me to read you Senkus's fucking stat line.
I feel like we should have a one-off where Senkus kills everybody.
This is in his dreams. Senkus is a level 12 Mythic 6 Dampier Magus.
You know, I
Actually,
think we should
he's
just bring
a,
Senkus back. Every
Dampier.
day.
Although
Yeah.
we need to get Parunga if we want to bring him back again.
He has up to
Okay,
level 4
Parunga.
spells. Arcane pools to give him bonuses to defense and attack. He has mythic abilities
steroids.
which give him mythic presences, the ability to lie so perfectly it's impossible to tell the truth, cast spells without you noticing, defy being remembered, has a surprise strike, has mythic arcane shield and arcane strike, mythic spells.
So he can't. So whatever he says seems like the truth.
No matter what it is.
Yeah,
So
would it be-
it might have been a lie when he said, "Oh no, I'm peeing myself because I'm so afraid of these people who are murdering me for the second time." I seem to remember him saying that.
He can use a full attack action and has pummeling style.
Oh god.
He can
Good luck
use
there.
pummeling style with a spell.
Yep.
And has tons of boosted damage.
Well, next
because-
time we bring him back, maybe he should actually try using some of that.
Yeah, maybe we'll go for round 3 eventually.
Anyway,
Oh,
that's just what happened to him. He is powerful. You've just negated him every time.
Kanto, do you want to cast Speak with Dead on Senka's head?
What, right now? I've
Yeah,
done it
I wanna
before. He
talk to
didn't
him.
really want to cooperate.
What is that eyeball? No,
Can we just leave? I want to wake up my father.
Yeah, let's leave. Although, first things first, everybody get ready to fight. I get the feeling that killing a Senra in here might have brought reinforcements.
Alright, I mean, I have one more haste ready.
Well, if time stops, technically, we'll step out of here and she'll immediately be dead.
Get over
That's a
yourself,
good
we're
point.
waiting at the entrance.
Oh.
That's... There. Are they still time frozen?
You should be able to drag her on yourself now.
Yeah, where is she?
The barrier slams back shut, and as it does, the three figures blink back into life.
You
It's gonna
drag
have
this
an extra
Meron.
person.
And a dog.
And the dog.
And Mogod now has tennis was here written on his forehead.
What? What? What just... I sent something. What happened?
Behold, my new cohort.
That's not your cohort.
I know.
It's a
Party
level
mascot.
20 mythic rank 10.
I'm her cohort. And even then, I don't really
You're,
qualify.
you're a follower.
Yeah.
She's strong enough that she could beat most tier 2 immortals.
And we're really good at making strong friends.
I wonder if she'll join our team on in the loaded deck.
Probably not.
There is no ranking system available for her.
We should have her train
I
under
saved her from
Moana.
vampirism.
And she's
Yeah.
mentally partly dead.
Yeah, she's
get
been
better.
alive for hundreds of years.
Hey guys, meet Van Helsing, greatest vampire hunter ever to walk this earth.
She is brain
You're
damaged.
shitting me.
Wish we were.
Which
I mean-
coincidentally brings me on to this time I was visiting the great city of the capital of our
No.
nation.
I'm just gonna walk up, pull out a mirror, and show his forehead to him.
What the hell?
Yeah, that tennis must have pulled a quick one on you.
Oh, it's Dinner! Are you feeling okay? He is asleep.
Where is he?
He's on the burb.
Nothing a stick couldn't fix.
I'm gonna bonk Dio on the head with a 10-foot pole.
Not that stick!
So, what happened? The barrier didn't go down.
We went in, time for O's, did some challenges, met the first
No,
samsara.
Let's not make it public knowledge.
I mean, isn't it for the High Druids, though?
I don't know, but let's not just assume.
I guess it's Luna's call.
The first what? Sorry? I'm curious.
We met a strange figure.
We
who
met-
was a little
yes.
advice.
No, the rules are rules. What was
We met the
there,
firstborn
you were meant
of
to
Dracula.
see and we
Here's
were
his
not.
head.
I think you've shown
glad you
that to me
understand.
before.
Yeah, but now it's rehydrated.
Ew.
It's fresh.
The jaw waggles about.
Another of me is dead.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Wait, you can sense that? How many of you are still alive?
7.
That's really useful knowledge. We should have. Wait,
Are
is
they
that
all spread
including
out,
yourself,
or any-
No, others.
Are they spread out, or are some of them grouped up?
Most of them have gathered somewhere.
Can you point in a general direction? You like spin you around?
East. Somewhere east, I think.
What's east of here?
Back towards the city.
Oh, yeah,
Atrigate is
Soleum,
east from
aren't
here, technically.
we? Yeah, we're nearish to Soleum.
Alright.
So,
Luna, how about you try waking up your dad?
Poke, poke, poke.
I say create water.
Hey,
my
Wake up.
heads.
hey!
Ugh.
Thought we lost you there.
Also, we got a puppy.
Are
Arf.
you alright?
Is that? Oh, thank the gods. Is the other Senra?
She's dead.
Okay. Oh, that's good news.
Are you okay? Will you be okay?
Yes, give me time. Oh, I think I remember why I stopped doing the adventurer's life. Oh, sorry. Oh, he tries to get up but stumbles a bit and then falls off the rock.
Oh,
Oh, did not realise I was on Meteor.
well, how else would we have gotten you out? You were sleeping.
Oh. He does seem genuinely quite winded. It is usually unusual for somebody who seems quite enthusiastic most of the time. He cracks his back a little. Oh, that's better. I need an actual sleep.
Quick question. Why did you agree to come here with Senra?
I was taken against my will.
What did she blackmail you with?
He glares at you. I simply chose to protect my family, and that is all you need to know of this matter.
That's fair.
This isn't something we need to
So
discuss
she
right now.
threatened us?
I'll explain it later, but not in front of a crowd.
Okay, that's fair.
There are a lot of people here.
No, go on! I can hardly hear you anyway from over here.
I can hardly hear you over the popcorn.
It's not really something we need to talk about right now.
Ah!
It's
Another
not-
Senra!
This one's
Don't
good.
worry.
This one's fine.
That's,
The OG one. Well,
This is
not
the
really
actual
the original.
Senra.
This is the one you know.
That's Collie.
She is a new colleague.
Also, she has short hair.
Is she?
Yeah.
Yeah, she cut her.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this is a lot to take in. He sort of slumps back onto the ground, sitting leaning on Meteor.
Yeah, we sort of have a fair amount of, not injured, but certainly people who could do with convalescence. Maybe we should get them somewhere safe?
Also, Meteor is surprisingly compliant to him. To anyone who is not as used to Meteor being relatively aggressive.
Presumably Meteor knows him from when he was a chick.
How old is Meteor?
Oh.
Good question.
How
Not
old
sure.
do rocks? How old do rocks get?
Even if he
Cool.
wasn't present, he is a powerful enough druid that he has good affinity
True.
for animals. He tamed the bear, for God's sakes.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I just like to imagine this new puppy as a replacement Snuffles. Whenever,
Whoa.
if he ever dies.
I'm
If he
gonna
ever
call
does.
you Snuggles.
Whoa, whoa there, pal.
What if
No.
the Snuggles we've been dealing with is actually this dog, but time traveled?
No.
I mean, it could
Give
just
it
be.
a different name.
We should move. The other Senras are reacting.
Alright, do we want to head back to Atrigate for now? Do we just want to wait here and deal with the issue at once?
They're not coming towards us.
Probably planning something. In which case, we need to stop it.
That is part of our contract.
If they're all moving as one, it might be easier to catch them.
She didn't say all, but most.
One is staying put.
It's the backup. Alright, well, let's get to Atrigate. We got some people that need rest here, and we don't want to fight while also tending to. Do you agree, Seth?
Sounds good to me.
Van Helsing absent-mindedly reaches for a holster and finds nothing.
Oh.
Oh, whoops.
I'll hand her my
Brett.
crossbow.
Ah. We
No,
can...
don't!
Not
We're gonna-
loaded.
Nah, we can... This can become a new chapter where we have to steal the gun back from a judge.
I mean, if there's anyone strong enough to do so, it's Van Helsing.
Means we can also get Collie back.
That's it. Whenever they get back to full strength, it'll be like, right, time to get my gun back.
Grantar, we can get your Yennefer back.
Yes.
Follower number one. So,
Alright,
you
Recall us
leave
here?
the temple and make your way slowly but surely back to Atrigate. Where's the map gone? Here, mappy, mappy, mappy.
Oh god. Oh, okay, you can just go.
Wait, guys. I see a single farmhouse on the map. I find that very suspicious. Let's go there.
Not east. Then rest were
James
east.
did try and divert my game to a random house I'd left on the map.
We arrive at Etrigate.
Who
should we tell
fucking
Senna
named?
the thing, by the way?
Who fucking named Alduin? Can I ask?
Probably Puppet.
That might have
I
been
think
me.
you'll find that was Akatosh. You know, king of the Aedra, father of Alduin. You've got to get up on your dragon lore, James.
Either way, you have time as you travel to Atrigate to talk to people however you want.
Do we want to tell Senna the thing about her being a Samsaran clone?
I'm going to try and help Van Helsing remember how to talk.
You
By
managed to
reading
finally coax a
Coloratica
few
to
words out of her. They are fuck vampires.
Yeah.
I wouldn't suggest it. Hey, do you want to see what we did to Senkus again? I pull out the head.
There's a smirk.
Excellent. She's
I'm
still
gonna
in there.
call you Muttley.
What? Lee? God.
Yeah.
The dog seems happy with this. Snuffles is getting along well with him. However, their antics have almost thrown you off the saddle at least twice on the way back.
Oh god. Snuffles is gonna be a terrible influence.
Look, no, this isn't like an attack dog. It's like just a regular dog, I guess.
Very happy
Just a
dog.
happy old dog.
Like, he was dead, and now he's not, and he's okay with this. He doesn't really
It's like-
understand, but there's this nice little person who's given him stuff.
Yeah.
He likes the nice little person.
Mm-hmm. I like the dog. A good dog.
In my world,
boys.
just to explain, Samsarans come from the gods. Just for chat. The big gods. The biggest, buffest gods.
Like this big.
He isn't convinced and is pretty sure that Luna has just been told a weird version of
As you
Fortnite.
arrive back in Atrigate, an urgent, looking guard runs up and goes, "Ah, you're back. You've been asked to return to the... Ah, it's a Senra!
No.
It's
No,
a
Wait,
good
this
one.
one's fine.
Short hair. Short
I
hair.
cast Slumber.
We vouch for her. Oh my god, Aki, no.
We
It
can't
worked.
just
Let's
keep
go
knocking
to the
people
tower.
out.
But you found
It's
out
a-
that she could, and every guard they counted on the way is now asleep.
It's an honors.
Let's just make a mask for the Senra. And...
She puts the hood back up. I should have
Oh,
been
yeah, that's a
doing
good
that from the start.
Mm.
You arrive back at the tower to find Tannic outside on a step with his hands in his head.
Panic. What have
I
you
see
done
you have
now?
some good news for us.
Did you get sent out?
Mogoth keeps hitting me!
Mogarth
But
is
we-
here.
Yeah,
an
we
elf
had a
broken?
We have Mogarth.
What?
That's
We-
not Mogoth. Unless
Uh-oh.
this isn't Mogoth.
Does your Moga talk about shit all the time?
Excuse me. He runs into the tower.
After him.
Quick, after him!
Weapons ready, guys.
And
Leave
keep
the-
an eye on the other Mogarth.
Leave the wounded and puppies down here.
What, just out on the steps?
As you get closer and following him, you suddenly hear a thumping noise from higher up and choking sounds.
Uh-oh.
God damn it, Tannic.
Run, 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 run.
And you run round the corner, sees Tannic staring at a scene happening in one of the rooms with a giant map on the table.
Oh.
As 10 is holding Mogarth up by the throat with a single hand.
Jesus.
Oh. Well, I guess we got this under control.
Trying to trick me? Foolish. As he squeezes a bit harder, Mogarth's form shifts and appearance of Senra is there for a moment before there's a horrifying crunching noise as he squeezes so tight her neck breaks.
God,
Alright.
so fucking badass.
That
Does it
leaves
just kind of
6.
explode into goop?
A little bit. His hand is a
All
bit
over
messy
the
as he
map.
drops her
Ow.
onto the ground. And then she does explode into group.
We should probably mention we have a good Senra with us.
Please don't attack this Senra.
Short
The
hair.
like-
Senra is good shading to neutral.
I feel like that deserves an applause.
For breaking someone's neck with his left hand.
That was fucking cool.
Is he
Don't
left-handed?
worry, Al. If
He
you
is
want
not
to see, you can do
left-handed.
that as well.
That's even more impressive.
Yeah, I'm fucking Seth's clapping.
That's not even his neck-breaking hand.
Alright, we've gone down to 6.
Yep. You do hear Senra muttering under her breath. 6.
Hello, Lord Protector.
I feel like I have to get
Good.
an obnoxiously
You
big
are
notepad and
back.
strike off a mark.
As you can see, we have Istwinir, Good Senra, Theolosoric, and Van Helsing, the greatest vampire hunter of all time.
That he
That
goes.
one- that
he
one's
looks
kind of
quite.
incidental.
He looks actually quite pleased, and a small smile creeps onto his face as he sees the others. And he's like, "Ah, not dead after all. Good. What? What was that
I mean,
last one?"
she was dead after all. To be
Her name
fair.
is Van Helsing.
Greatest
Greatest vampire hunter to ever
of all
grace this
time.
earth.
He walks up to her
Wielder of the pistol of the Archangel Michael.
and looks curiously, and then reaches out, and almost instinctively, she grabs his arm and flips him over her.
Oh shit.
Uh-oh.
8 points.
He looks contemplative on the floor. This strength seems about right.
And she's not even an immortal.
Yeah, we're acquainted with her.
Do we want to tell him about the thing about him?
Impressive strength for a non-immortal. You must be Van Helsing. Does she speak?
She's a
She
little-
says, fuck vampires, and she finds it funny when you, Alright. Hey, Van Helsing, guess what's in this jar? It's Dracula!
She seems to smile and then sort of sits down.
The mind's a little bit
the
broken right
resurrection
now,
wasn't
we're fixing it.
He's getting used to living again.
good.
I feel like there's stuff I need to know.
You probably don't need to know anything about Van Helsing. to be
One of the
honest.
things you probably should know is that the Senras were grouped up, except for one, which probably means that there's 5 other Senras running around somewhere close by.
No,
Also, they're clones of the Samsaran.
Oh! He
It's the bad
smashes the
necromancer
table the
one.
moment he hears that.
Also, it turns out my past self is supposed to be your guide
What?
to lead you into changing the world, but she failed because you never changed the world.
Yes, she was in.
He actually glares at that one.
She was into you because
I'm
you were
passing on
stronger
the
than her.
message.
What?
yeah, how long has he been Lord Protector?
Last 50 years or so?
And how has the Tesmeri Protectorate changed in that time? I'm going to knowledge history
I
on
mean,
principle.
it's the same old Tesmeri Protectorate, you suppose? I mean, there's been no major changes, although he is widely regarded as the strongest Lord Protector they've ever had.
Yeah, but strongest doesn't mean
All
change
he's
the
really
world.
done is maintain status quo, even with that incredible strength.
Pretty much.
Yeah,
Yeah, basically, I think the first
She had a
Santaran
point.
thinks you could do more.
Where were you? Where
I
was
did what
this?
everyone of my kind must do.
Wait, tens of Samsara?
Everyone of my kind are his kind.
No.
I wish to speak with this person myself when I have time. Wait.
We'll see if we can
What's
get you an
for you to
appointment.
Are you a druid?
No.
I'm pretty sure we're not supposed to tell you then.
I was part of the Order of Origin, originally.
That's not being a druid.
Damn it.
Yeah, it's the Druid Pinky Promise thing.
He looks at Mogarth
You
and
can't
says,
fake your way
"Oh
into being
shit!
druish.
You and I will talk later." Oh, double shit! That's
Give
not
him the
me
stick,
reacting.
Mogarth.
I need to go now.
Give him the stick.
Quickly, Siegfried, after him. He needs help.
Oh no.
There's a serious debate in chat, and I'm really.
Ugh. So, yeah. We still have 5 Senras somewhere close by. Any clue where they could be?
I don't know. Our scouts have found and eliminated 3 others at this point.
Oh, should we bring up the thing that's happening on one of the other continents?
Oh,
We
That
don't
might be
really know.
important.
Something bad's
What's the
happening.
continent to the north of here?
North? Yeah.
Arbus.
Well, something bad's happening there.
Apparently something very, very bad and powerful has happened up there.
I would explain the reports about the movement of the Third Legion.
Wait, what?
It's only the third one.
I'm gonna do the first and second.
Something's happened and the Third Legion has been spotted near Tesmeri territories.
Huh. Wait, the third legion of what?
Imperial Legion.
Directly under the Emperor's
So what was
command.
Final Fantasy 3?
As well as
That was
that,
the
the
shit
First
one
and
with the
Second
Onion
Legions
Knights.
have been recalled back to the capital for some reason. They refuse to acknowledge our requests as to why.
Alright.
You don't think it's something involving the Emperor?
I will say this much, if anyone wants to roll a knowledge history, but Seth would know enough about Imperial rules about this. Nobody commands an Imperial Legion to do anything.
Except, presumably, the
The
commander.
Emperor.
Each one is led by a Tier 4 Immortal, who has been given free reign to run a military group as he or she sees fit.
So
Wait.
one of them might be going a little off the
Close to
rails.
Tesmeri.
Wait, are
Okay.
they,
So
are
there's
they led
more
by
tier 4?
judges then?
No, they're separate
Oh,
from the judiciary.
That's
Okay.
not good.
Man,
Weren't
the
there only
Empire has
4
a
tier
lot
4
of
immortals though?
Tier 4s.
The Empire has the most Tier 4s out of any nation.
Yeah.
Somewhat concerning.
I'm just going to throw
There's-
this out there. We are not accepting any contracts to get rid of the Legion for you.
Wholeheartedly
grade.
agree.
We are at peace with the Empire, and we would not cause fight with them unless they came here.
Wait, double checking.
As in,
Lord Protector is
Tesmeri,
also Tier
not
4, right?
Here specifically. The Lord Protector is the second most powerful Tier 4, so...
Oh, okay, they're just the most powerful tier 4s that I was thinking of.
The most powerful Tier 4 is the Grand Judge, and she rarely leaves the capital.
Yeah, Grand Judge, Morwenna,
Morwenna is
Lord
third.
Protectorate, and the captain of the loaded deck, the High Commander.
She's not in the top 10.
Ah, she's disappointing!
It's just cool.
Who's the fourth?
Oh no!
Rabbits.
The Tier 4 Immortal is not in the top 10 of Tier 4 Immortals. What a fucking disappointment of a person!
Yes!
Wow.
Still
you said
an
it.
immortal.
Yeah.
You're being a
Fourth
real Arlene
place,
Grace about this.
Fourth
James.
place technically belongs to the only other saint of the Empire who retired thousands of years ago, and no one really knows where he is.
Do you have an article on the Immortals yet?
I will get to this.
Because Rebecca's asking.
There are
Believe
tier
now?
4 immortals, but I do need to explain the immortals. Basically, there are a series of divine challenges in the world, and each one makes you incredibly powerful, and the first one makes you immortal, so they're called immortals. Your tier is how many of those trials you've completed. There are 5 in total. The 5th makes you a god.
There are very few.
Allegedly.
It makes you an air quotes god. You're not actually a god if you're from my country.
Anyways, I have to leave now, so goodbye.
Fair enough. We are in the
See you,
closing
Papa.
statements.
Agreed.
Goodbye.
User disconnected from your channel.
Yeah, there are about 30 tier 4s at most.
So, getting back into it,
Yeah.
there are 6 Senras left. I'm
Oh, there's-
assuming
there's-
that
there's
the
like
one
3
that he
left
just
now.
burst.
No, the ones they've
We're
killed
going
are
by
included
Senra's
in the
count.
Senra
Senra
count.
count.
Oh, okay.
The one he just burst is probably the one that was on its own.
I don't know, we can ask Samra.
Oh, yeah, Senra. The one he just popped, is that the one that was on its own?
I don't know. Can't really sense them around him.
Hmm.
Can you step back a few places?
Do you have a scouting report from the scouts that killed the 3 Senras
No,
as
like
to
within,
where that happens?
since I got like within a couple of 100 meters of him, I haven't been able to.
Okay.
God.
Lord
I guess he-
Protector, we're going to cover you with tinfoil.
You will not.
How about
Give
lead
me your
foil?
power temporarily.
I am.
Can you like? Okay, can you
This
do?
is about as low as I can make it.
Okay, how about
Okay.
one big jump that way and then jump back a few seconds after? You can do it in one
Okay,
jump.
you're gonna have to explain why you're giving me instructions.
Okay, no.
We're
Do
requesting.
you have the locations where those last 3 Senras were killed? So we
Yes.
know that where the remaining 6 are likely to have been headed.
The Senras. He points to the map on the table. Get me a new map. He put his fist
Oh
in
yeah,
this
then he
one.
split
Covered
the
in
table
goo.
in half.
Yeah, he split the table in half.
There's goop all over it.
I like to imagine it's one of those fancy tables that has the map ingrained into it, and he's just
We
pointing at
found
like a
one
broken
in a
table on the
forest
ground.
Here.
Where?
Up in the
Uh-huh.
north west.
All right,
One
remember
in
we
the
first placed the
cave
bear.
behind Druidia.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
We mark
Who would've
these
thunk
with,
it?
My purple is not showing up very much. And we also found one. Let me change colour to pink. Everyone likes pink. We also found one hiding out in the abandoned village in Celium.
Have we ever been to Aldu?
No! You've also never been to Farsi or Dolda.
Whoa.
They're like
Or
all the way
Druish, for
out
that
there,
matter.
and we never.
Or Druish for that. Well, one of you has.
We went to Druish. We stopped on Druish on the way to Etrigate at the beginning.
You took an airship.
Yeah.
Take an airship to Etrigate?
Yeah, we did.
I thought we rode here.
No.
I guess.
It docked on the main tower.
Yeah.
Okay,
Alright, so
so
we really
it's not
can't
really
tell.
clear
We know what
where,
places we have been and Sandra has been.
but we know east.
Yeah, east of the most west point of the map, pretty much.
Yeah.
East
Okay,
of-
we're going to have to get out of range of the Lord Protector's aura, because
Mr. Lord Protectorate, Senra can sense the other Senras, but I'm
No.
afraid you're
we
overwhelming.
should leave. Don't tell him to go somewhere.
No,
We
no,
will
no.
leave.
I want to explain the situation, and then he can decide to act on it or not.
Wait, the Lord Protector has an aura.
He has a presence.
Is that
I
what you're
present-
reacting
I
to? Like that the Lord Protector has an aura? Yeah. Dude irradiates power.
Oh, right. Yeah.
He's as
Big
close
owl.
to a god as you get without being a living
Yeah,
god.
he just gives off his magical powers passively. It's ridiculous. Okay.
Tough bastard.
Oh,
Okay,
his bows are like, his arrows are like a cruise missile.
Lord Protector. We need to get this Senra out of range of your aura because you're kind of messing her up, and she's our best bet for tracking down the rest of the Senras.
All right.
It's like
Captain, have you got the local teleporter online? You can actually hear the response for this one because he's not actually got an earpiece in right now. Yes. After, might I add, 2 emergency jumps, which were very unnecessary. Are you talking back? No, Lord Protector.
Is that operator's name Scotty by chance?
I'm giving her all she got, Lord Protector. So yes, I'm very good at my job. Alright, teleport me up temporarily.
Oh, and we're also not accepting contracts to kill Aldruin the World Eater.
You can see him down there.
Yeah.
That's my pet.
Oh, good.
Oh my.
There's a boom, and he teleports up. Somewhere.
Alright, Senra, how are you feeling?
Oh, that's so much easier.
Alright,
What?
point. Where are they?
Oh, this is not the first near god they seem to just have an easy time talking to.
Is this how we make friends
Yeah,
with every very powerful person in this world?
Logan-
and then
We have
another
take
one.
over it?
Logan is
To be
trying to
fair-
actively court one of them.
We have our
And
own speed dial.
we
it's
first
fine.
we first met the Lord Protector when I was drunk at a feast at the sort of Olympics.
We pretty much won.
Yeah.
Yes.
You won the non-immortal team.
Yeah. We won like the kids version.
But we won.
We won the
hardcore.
Paralympics.
Excuse me.
Jesus, man.
The Paralympics are much more challenging than
I
the
mean,
regular
I did
Olympics.
paralyze 3
Yeah,
people.
okay, that's fair.
So Paralympics sort of works.
More like sports
can-
day at school.
Sense 6 of them, but I can only sense directions on 1.
Is it because they're all too close and all around you?
No, it's like something is disrupting their signal.
Okay,
Alright.
where's the one you can sense the direction of?
Southeast.
Southeast.
Why do I feel like the
Blue Mountain.
What's southeast?
Oh, it is the Blue Mountain. Why do I feel like that we're being led there? If you can only see one.
I don't know why
I mean-
can't.
Doesn't it still
like
mean
a
that
trap.
the other...
It's
I
like
guess that either
something's
means-
blocking the. Not blocking. It's like something's disrupting it.
Wait, did we tell her that she's a copy of?
No.
Or is she...
I mean, we
okay.
told the Lord Protector right in front of her.
Oh shit!
That was very considerate of us.
She's not the most quick-witted.
Because I mean, if she's a copy of someone and someone's
Also, she was a bit
disrupting it-
distracted when she watched the Lord Protector pop one of her.
And the RIs, emitting is also not helping her concentrate.
So, considering that she's a copy of a Samsaran, and funnily enough, her Benradar is going off on Blue Mountain.
I mean, the person she's copied of is dead, though.
Yeah. But yes, I
We
did
found
decide
him.
that cloning a Samsaran is the same thing as having a kid for a Samsaran. It just turns out human.
Okay.
That's why. Whoa.
Mm-hmm. It feels awfully, like we're being led there,
Give me a minute.
if anything.
Over, show the stream the picture of Morwenna. I feel I'm being judged.
When I finish drawing this,
What are you
no.
drawing?
I mean,
At
not a trap.
not
Oh,
a
cool.
trap. Oh.
Okay, guys, never mind.
Okay,
we
here
should
we need to
go
go to the
there
mountain.
immediately.